Hey people, what's going on? It's Jameel, and I want to talk a little bit about my company that I created a few years ago called Beat Gang Stalking Incorporated. Now, when I created the company, I immediately contacted Coca-Cola and I sent Coca-Cola an email and I contacted them as a company owner of Beat Gang Stalking Incorporated and I asked them if they needed assistance dealing with what you call corporate bullying, which technically is gang stalking, but it's not the neighborhood community watch type gang stalking that most people are familiar with. But nevertheless, still gang stalking because people are being followed around and bullied by three or more people in a lot of instances. So, and three or more people is a gang. So I contacted Coca-Cola and communicated that to them. Then I contacted IBM International Business Machines. Then I contacted Burger King. And I was calling Burger Kings in a lot of different areas and explaining to them what gang stalking was and that there was people all over the world, like millions of people around the world, who have had experience with what is known as gang stalking in some manner or another. And some Burger Kings actually sat there and told me they knew what it was. And that was exciting. And I had a Burger King hat on. And there was a few girls I was hanging out with, and they'd come in the video and say, Burger King versus gang stalking. And so a lot of people, I think there's people who Google me and they see me with the Burger King hat, but I took some of the material off the internet, and so there's nothing up showing step by step how I called the companies. But I thought it was really exciting because, again, I came out with I am the only person in the world to be gang stalking in May of 2016. And when I came out in May of 2016 with the only person in the world to be gang stalking, I had been going through that for 1 year up till that point. So the gang stalking did not start in May of 2016. It had been going on for a long time. I had just not come online and done any research, presenting any research on it, or any videos on it. Before that, I was just a conspiracy researcher. That's all I did. So, um, so so I want people to be familiar with that and be aware of that was an exciting thing to me. And I had all kinds of ideas. I was like, man, that would be so cool to call Wall Street. And I would contact Wall Street, talk to Wall Street. And I was saying, when if we can invest money as people, when if we can get enough people who feel that they're being victimized by group bullying, group stalking, whether it's a neighborhood setting or at the workplace, and we can get people together to chip in on a product through the stock market. Like, we can have power. We can get these companies to listen to us. If these companies like Burger King start listening to us and sponsor some of us or sponsor some of our products or ideas, that would be huge. So that's what the Burger King versus gang stalking thing was about. And again, I was the only person ever actually come out and do that. And when I was doing it, people were getting really excited. They were like, "Man, that's crazy!" Blah blah blah. But now, after I took all the material down about it, people are like seeing me online with the Burger King hat. They're not really familiar with it, so I'm just catching people up to speed. And I remember I called one Burger King and I was asking them about. I was asking about the Burger King card they had and some of the commercials and advertisement they had. And at the time, of course, I was going through a traumatic experience. I had been, set up through the gang stalking stuff and on a court case, and I had been getting a lot of threatening phone calls and stuff. I mean, everywhere. It was just horrible. It was horrible. So my presentation online had declined dramatically based on the stress from the intimidation and invasion of privacy. But here again, that was Jameel Rawls, coming out with Burger King versus Gang. I don't even know where I came up with it. I just saw a Burger King hat one day, and I bought the Burger King hat, and I just started wearing the Burger King hat and going on YouTube. And I want people to hear one. I got one video that's like an hour long where I just sit there and call the Burger Kings and talk to them about it. It's crazy. It's crazy. But okay, that was me with the beat gang stalking with the Burger King thing. Yeah.